Hello! People of the internet, Vegas Bear here as always. I am currently by myself. The weather is frickin' up Mekumon's internet connection. I have no idea where Taro is, and Jerry is probably still busy moving.
No idea where I am. Hello.
Excuse me while I go eat my own words. Damn, I've never been proven wrong so fast.
I joined the second I heard the words. Mechamon is suffering from internet connection problems.
I didn't even hear the thing go off.
Sorry, I was eating dinner.
Ah, you're fine. Speaking of food, my lunch is here.
Nice.
So, yeah, no Meikumon today, unfortunately. And there's no sign of Jerry.
Unfortunately, as well.
So it's going to be me and Taro going through Nier Replicant. So, that's going to be fun.
Yay, the pressure.
For that, though, well, 45 seconds till the ad break, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed at my school at this time. This time, the reason is. So last week we all got told that we'd be getting this Thursday and this Friday off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Today, my teacher's boss calls one of the teachers and says, apparently everyone else outside outside of our class gets the 2 days off.
And
We have to come in.
Why?
I don't know.
It makes no fucking sense.
I've been in every day since the start of 2024. I deserve these 2 days.
Well,
Hmm?
I got a collection of horror DVDs that my uncle gave me.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I had chicken. Throat's bit coarse.
Ah, I didn't know how to transition from that to this, so.
I mean, school is a horror fest.
That is true. School is the real Silent Hill.
That's going into quotes.
So, ad breaks over. I can get through this. So these weren't from my uncle. They were from a friend of his who has a large collection of movies. He has a lot of horror movies. I guess the guy doesn't really like horror. Or maybe he does and just wanted to get rid of some of these movies. I don't know. But regardless, I got a grab bag. Or grab box, rather. First, The Haunting. Starring Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Owen Wilson, and Lily Taylor. It is based on the story The Haunting of Hill House, which a few years back had been turned into a Netflix show. This has like little to nothing to do with the book, as far as I am aware. And also this movie fucking sucks. Um, the Omega Code 2, I've never heard of this or the Omega Code 1. The Forgotten, starring Julianne Moore. Also, another movie I've never heard of. The Fourth Kind, an alien movie starring Mila Jovovich. Huh. All right. You got this big old beastie. Over 8 hours of classic horror. 2 DVDs. 3 movies each. Night of the Living Dead, Mania, The Little Shop of Horrors, I Bury the Living, Carnival of Souls, and House on Haunted Hill. The Outer Limits. The Fantastic Androids and Robots collection. Basically, a bunch of Outer Limits episodes that involve robots. A Christmas Horror Story. This is actually an anthology of Christmas stories. And they're all batshit insane. Annabelle Comes Home. Yeah. Don't really have anything to say about that one because I haven't seen it yet. I also know not to talk shit about Annabelle because otherwise you're gonna get cursed. Wolves. I know nothing about this except that it has Jason Momoa. And it's from the writer of X-Men and Watchmen. For a minute I thought that meant because I forgot. I thought for a brief moment that this was a Zack Snyder movie, and I forgot he's a director, not a writer. Let me rephrase that. He likes to think he's a director. Butterfly Effect 2, not starring Ashton Kutcher. Hell, I hear stuff about the first Butterfly Effect all the time. I've never heard anything about this movie, so it's either good or terrible. Brains That Wouldn't Die collection, featuring The Brain That Wouldn't Die, The Head, The Atomic Brain, Indestructible Man, The Amazing Transparent Man, and The Manster.
Man.
The Man Who Was Thursday. The fuck does that mean?
I guess there's some guy called Thursday.
Oh, this also comes with 2 extra films: Love and Rage and All Things to All Men. I haven't heard of any of these films.
I was half expecting you to say, "Oh, it comes with two side films: the man called Friday and the man called Saturday."
Crossbreed. This is War. Once again, have not heard of this. I swear, if I pull out one of these DVDs and it says The Asylum on it, I am chucking it out the window.
The Asylum.
Yeah, they are a company that makes mockbusters. Basically, cheap knockoffs of more famous movies.
Uh-huh.
Lights out. Hold on.
Oh boy, that one, that's a treat.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
That just puts my fear of darkness uh pun incoming into the light, and I hate it.
We have a Hayden Christensen movie. Awake.
Awake.
Yep. I'm not holding out. I'm not holding out hope for this one because it says sexy and suspenseful, and I hate it when horror movies or horror shows try to be sexy. Because I'm not here for sexy. I am here to see people either die or confront shit that would make you go mad. The Bela Lugosi King of the Undead collection. I say collection, but it's only 3 films. White Zombie, The Corpse Vanishes, and One Body Too Many. It's the Undead collection. How come Dracula's not on here? Oh well. Oh boy! Blade!
Ooh, which one? Which one?
All 3.
Hey.
Those first 2 I can take. The third one can go in the trash.
Eh.
Did you know they had to CGI Wesley Snipes' eyes onto his eyes because he refused to open them during filming? I'm not making this up.
I think my brain cells just died.
Yep. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
From the computer CG from the CGI computer.
So yeah, Jeepers Creepers. This, I like this movie. I like the second movie. The second movie is more of a guilty pleasure than anything else. But fair warning, the director of this film is a criminal.
Oh god, what did he do? Or he do, whatever.
He did some stuff with some underage people.
Gonna stop you right there.
Yep. Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. Annabelle 3-film collection. Which has... Wow, it doesn't even list the freaking titles on the back. It's like they just expect you to know what the movies are. What the fuck? Annabelle, Annabelle Creation, and of course, Annabelle Comes Home. So I have a DVD and Blu-ray copy of Annabelle Comes Home. Anyone want a DVD copy of Annabelle Comes Home? Double Take, original and remake. The Amityville Horror. The original 1979 film and the 2005 remake. Fun fact about the Amityville haunting is all fake. Turns out the Lutz family faked the whole thing in order to get attention. I hate it when that happens. Something that could have been actually supernatural is fully proven to be fake, and I hate it. Anyway, we have Pumpkinhead. Um, this is not an official cover, obviously. In fact, these aren't even official DVDs. Oh, except for the last one. That one's official, but the rest of them are not. But it contains the 1988 original Pumpkinhead, Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings, Pumpkinhead 3 Ashes to Ashes, and then Pumpkinhead 4 Blood Feud. Storm of the Century, based on a Stephen King story. Or, wait. I actually don't know if this is based off a Stephen King story or if he just made the film. Either way, it's a Stephen King film. Underworld Evolution. I have never watched this series. I want to. Huh?
I was about to say I've seen the movies. I, I personally don't like them.
I want to watch them to make fun of them.
Eh, Legit,
Because,
legit, hmm?
go ahead.
Legit. Honestly, every single uh creature in this movie is immortal except for humans, of course,
Of course.
including the werewolves.
Well, I mean, unless you kill them with a silver bullet.
When I'm immortal, I mean they can live just as long as vampires.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
you know, it's fine, it's fine. I'm used to it at this point.
Resident Evil, the
Oh
first
boy,
one.
oh boy, that zombie thing. Ugh.
Me and my best friend watched all of these movies together with his significant other. It was the best time I ever had watching movies because we riffed on that shit so hard.
Question for you. How old were you when you watched this?
Mid to late 20s.
Probably 6 years old.
Got it.
That's why I don't like it.
Well, no, I do remember watching the first one when I was younger, but we watched all of them like together years later.
Fair enough.
Mary, starring Gary Oldman.
Mary had a little lamb. First thing that pops into my head when I heard that.
Crimson Peak. That one horror movie that has Loki in it.
Okay. Loki. Loki.
The Moment After and The Moment After 2, The Awakening. Never heard of either.
What? What? I'm doubting that. I doubt that half of these are even horror movies at this point.
Uh, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. And then The Last Exorcism.
Oh, the last one. No wonder ghosts haven't been around.
So I got all these from my uncle, who got them from his friend. He mentioned going to get me more next time, so yay. All right, I need to get a soda, and I'll be right back.
24 minutes into the stream. Get a firepower. Wanna be the biggest streamers and go to your career. Minyamo, imamo, kantarotero.
Alrighty.
Welcome back. I'm still a piece of garbage. So I watched Boom Boom Jerry episode 2.
This is gonna be a fun show.
Oh, it is. It really is. I've been practicing Red's. I've been trying to practice Red's like roll call pose. It is very hard. I don't know how I'm able to do pinks easier than reds. You'd think blue would be easiest, but no, it's surprisingly it's pink. But yeah, more depression.
Yay!
Oh wait, since Mega One can't be can't uh join and we'll be taking a break until his internet gets better. Uh what would that mean for like Neo and SRW?
It would mean we would have to play other games till he gets back.
Well chat, we got one stream of SRW, now we'll have to wait for God knows how long.
It feels like the universe just doesn't want us to play that game.
It feels Seems like the universe doesn't want us to win that game. Anytime we try, something comes up and we immediately have to go, whoop, bye. But yeah. um, Rising Yellow-Tag is the only like monster I can remember. The other two names I cannot remember for the life of me.
Until I can recall their names, I've just been calling them Jesse and James.
Those two are from Pokemon, yeah?
Yep.
Actually, I think I saw a tweet about them. Apparently, they shared voice. The voice actors voiced both Jesse, James, and another two called, what was it? Rock and Misty?
Oh. Really?
Apparently. I'm only going off what the tweet said, so. Have you seen the episode actually?
Yes.
The Big Bad's voice isn't what you'd be expecting, is it?
From what I understand, that's not the big bad. Because when they were talking to him, he had mentioned, "Good, the boss will be pleased."
Oh god, he's gonna be a general. He'll have to deal with, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, actually, what if the fighting Purple Ranger?
That would be interesting.
We're going back to the Zenkaisha route, apparently.
I miss the era where Six Rangers were allowed to be assholes.
It's either you're evil, and then if you are allowed to turn good, it's immediately
You immediately become a big teddy bear.
yeah. And then we got Stacy, who
Technically never joined the team until, like, a crossover film.
I think so. Also, I was about to say, then we got Stacy, who was evil and a teddy bear. What else?
I yearn for the days of Barai and Abare Killer.
Honestly, fair.
I miss those days when the Six Ranger, while cool, was also a big fucking problem in the beginning.
Unfortunately, they had to die before they can actually do more than one episode of Fighting Good. Speaking of those two, actually, I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere Time Fire is going to a con. I don't know what con it is, but it's a con.
No sense in you waiting around. That would be good. By the what can I help you with? Come back.
That's cool. I still love that one gif of Time Fire's actor going to save Neon. But instead of pulling out a Desire Driver, he has the wrist thing and just goes, "Time Fire!"
It's a GIF? I thought that was a video.
GIF, video, it's a form of animation.
Fair. Time Fire!
Time Fire!
different henshins for the Sentai teams. Well, Sentai teams that were Power Rangers teams.
That were or weren't?
Hmm?
That were or weren't?
Were.
Okay.
I showed him Death Rangers. And I swear to God, I died when he said the words, he prefers SPD.
I mean... in his defense... like, maybe SPD is, like, one of his favorite seasons or something, I don't know.
He said it's because of his bias towards the American versions.
Ah, so he's racist.
I mean, I don't think he is, but he has been caught lacking once or twice. What else? Yeah, I showed him Die Rangers actually, and
He's done a lot for it. Off to the...
until they actually changed, he didn't know what the fuck he was watching.
Ha! You should have told him it was like a kung fu flick.
No. It was like the henshins and roll calls, so they were going to change in like 2 seconds. Yeah.
Shishi Ranger.
And Makirin
Oh, Ranger.
Yeah. So, no, he actually freaked when he saw that White wasn't a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Like, he legit had me rewind the video to take a double take.
Wait, what do you mean he wasn't Mighty Morphin? What?
Not the fact that it was a child, the fact that it was on a different team. Because apparently him being on a different team is more crazy than it being child.
I mean, to be fair, Power Rangers Turbo.
True.
Having a child as a ranger is not as crazy as one thinks. It's not necessarily a good idea. But I mean, when does that stop people?
Yeah. What else they showed him? Oh God, I can't remember. It's been like, it was last week I did this.
How did you react to finding out the Kaku Rangers weren't aliens?
I can't remember.
Fuck.
Like I said they ain't aliens, and I don't think he said anything. Also, actually, weren't you just here?
Yeah, I forgot I had to go back to the house because he left a letter there
Hey there.
saying that his
Your
work
weapon,
was done.
right. You know, the weapon
You were going to say?
I need to ask you. Oh yeah?
I'll be
I
honest,
love
I
you.
blanked.
Zorro.
I was
It's
like,
my
wait,
mission. It's the
why
whole
do you have me
reason
back
I've been
here?
creating these
Didn't you just
weapons for the
leave?
past 4 years.
Because I didn't trigger the mission.
perfect mission.
I don't care about
Perfect!
I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill
Perfecto.
those bastards. Which bastards? The ones in the mountain. That little shade in his robot.
A shade has joined forces with a robot.
There's a shade in there?
Yes.
What was I gonna say?
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
I swear, Taya's gonna run out of money by the end of the series.
Oh yeah.
First he bought the entire clothes store. Now he's bought a fighting junkyard. What's next? He's gonna buy a hotel or something?
No. What if he like sells it back? Like not to the people he bought it from, but like puts it all up for sale after they're done with it. Maybe that's how he gets his money.
Also, I'd love to see the explanation on how he built the boom boom changers and the weapons.
Oh yeah, we were about to get an explanation and then nothing.
You're about to get an explanation, and then facing Shashiro. Yes, I'm calling him Shashiro. He does not deserve his real name, not yet. Shashiro. Just went, yeah, we gotta get this thing to the president.
There's an ambassador. I think.
Ambassador? I thought it was president.
You know what? I don't know. President sounds more funny.
Fair enough.
Get off the... Oh my god.
Nier!
You weird little bastard.
I don't wanna go, boss. I don't wanna go.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake
I
of
just
Sue.
can't wait for the full
I think
team
he was ever
to
truly
finally
happy.
be
Just
finally
making his
set
little
up.
brother happy would have been enough.
Because
That's what being an older brother is
Like-
like.
the suits are in the opening, the actors are in the ending. Just give us the dang Henshin already.
You gotta wait at least 3 episodes to give the rest time to shine.
Fair enough. Let's see. Mira got her episode in episode 1. Shashiro episode 2, so Taya has to be episode 3, yeah? Following that logic?
More than likely, yes.
I wonder what... I swear if it's actually Bundorio that they give the episode 2 instead of Taya.
I mean, either way, it's gonna be a few episodes before we get Orange and Black.
Yeah. Also, I just love to have Orange and Red go for a conversation about the helmet. Like, boss, yeah. So about my helmet's design. What about it? Why are the peepholes so small? Everyone else gets everyone else gets big. Why am I this one that gets small, huh?
It's because you're a little shit.
Well, the policeman gets a bigger visor in his helmet. He doesn't even work for us. Oh god, just imagine Taya buys out the
The police!
she buys the police station he works at.
Oh my god. I don't think that's legal.
No, not the police. The building itself.
Oh!
Yeah, the building itself.
I'm still not sure if that's legal.
At this point, does anyone ever even care? He just literally, he buys his way out of jail. That's episode 3, apparently. But yeah. He doesn't even work for us. You were saying? Boss, one of these days you're gonna run out of money, and I'm not gonna be there to help you.
No, Taya has, he turned on the cheat code for infinite money.
Oh my god. Just imagine the reason it's that Boon Violet or Boon Purple has a video game controller for a Henshin device. It's literally just GTA!
Oh my god.
Taya is the character, and everyone else is... Taya and Orange are the characters. Everyone else is the fighting NPC. Oh my god. If I cracked that code, probably like, what? 30 episodes early? I swear.
Like, if you get that right, someone should buy you a boom robo.
If I get that right, I get the entire, toy line.
Oh, fuck. I fell down a hole.
But, oh my god. The reason the hash aliens look so different, look like actual monsters. They hacked into Taya's game. Kind of like, Watch Dogs. And because of that, Taya, he lets them stay there, but he just made them look like monsters. Yeah, no, that one's a bit too much of a stretch.
It made me think of Doctor Who, though.
Oh?
Yeah, when he was fighting against, what was it, the Family of Blood? They kept chasing him throughout time and space. And eventually he hid in, like, Britain circa World War One. They eventually found him and killed innocent people and ruined John Smith's life. And then like when the doctor comes back, he's like feigning ignorance that he's pretending, oh no, I'm still John Smith, and then proceeds to sabotage their ship without them even realizing, until he switches his doctor back on and they realize what he did and they're like, oh fuck.
Ah, Faiz. I can't believe you done this.
And as they're lying on the ground, from the shockwave of the blast, the doctor approaches them, and the eldest, the son, said, "Now I know why this doctor, who has fought against gods and monsters alike, ran away from us. He was being kind." Cut to all the horrible things he does to the family of Blood for what they did. He threw the mother into a freaking black hole. First of all, he gave them what they wanted. Eternal life. But he threw the mother in a black hole. He put the father in chains crafted from a dwarf star.
But split their mind
In a mirror.
world. Yeah, into the mirror world.
And then, he trapped the brother as a fucking scarecrow.
Yeah. What? Why did Blue Moon should remind you of that Doctor Who episode, actually?
Because of how you said Taya let them into his game, but he turned them into monsters.
Oh, yeah. Yo, just imagine the entire time. It's just a game.
Taya ends up being the real villain.
Oh my god. Just imagine. Just imagine. Picking Yarukai and Taya end up being the villains. The other two become sort of lackeys to Yarukai and Taya. Boon Violet becomes the new Boon Red. Holy Thighs, how come no one's done that before? An evil Red Ranger.
Because it's a kid's show, and you don't want to fuck with kids' brains like that.
Then points. Counterpoints. The Psycho Rangers.
Yeah, but they were evil to begin with.
Good points. Counterpoints. Before you turned into the Psycho Ranger.
Before they turned into the Psycho Rangers?
They were their own Ranger team until Green decided, yeah, I'm gonna betray you all. Gets them
Oh,
destroyed.
that's a comic book thing. Like that's for the older fans.
You know what? Fair enough. Still, holy flies. I think that I don't like that this gave me an idea.
I don't like this gave me an idea.
It gave me an idea, and I don't know to make it everyone's problem.
In response to not getting the attention I deserve, I have decided to start causing problems on purpose.
In response to not getting the attention I deserve, I decided to make it a problem for everyone else.
Like that's a YouTube short I saw from this animator. His stuff is actually really good, but I showed that one to Deva, and she pretty much said, I'm in this and I don't like it."
But yeah, no, just imagine. New series starts. Red, blue, yellow, pink, whatever color order you want to go with. Red is the one that recruits these rangers. And explains to them that the monsters are the ones causing problems for everyone and they need to be taken care of. Validly. 30, 40 episodes in, the villains just go. The Rangers, like, the Rangers are fighting them without Red there. And it's just like, we'll stop you right here now. Stop us. We're the ones trying to stop you. An idea. Oh. Oh. um. Uh. Yes.
Okay.
What'd you say?
No, I just said okay. In response to you saying, yes.
Maybe. Well, that's something to make one Jerry and laugh whenever the five of us finally get back to stream together. Both the theory of Taya being the main character of a video game, or the player character of a video game, and everyone else besides Boone Orange is an NPC, and the hash aliens are also not NPCs, and the possibility of an evil Red Ranger.
I've never heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Don't know, don't care. All that matters is that we kill them both.
Because I did tell Jerry that when Boone Booger finally airs, he can make a theory similar to how he can make a theory about it similar to how I made one about King Oger. Similar to how I made one about King Oger and a certain common writer that I will not mention. Sorry, I think the chicken's still stuck in my throat. yeah.
I could have sworn I heard Jerry screaming.
With no idea.
Beat's going the long way around. Come on.
Like, imagine Jerry watching this right now. And next thing you know, there's a goat scream. Anyway, yeah. I promised him that he can make infuriate similar to mine of Boom Boonger that will make me go crazy like it did him.
Imagine he just comes up with the same thing.
My gosh, imagine he does. And imagine he does, and I don't have the heart to tell him. I already thought of it.
You have to pretend to go crazy.
It's Bundario!
Nah.
Scanning. Extra.
Hey, here's my mic.
Looks like
Bundario tired.
Lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning.
They're back for revenge.
Exterminating.
Look at the shade.
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs. Knock it down. Take out the shade.
Exterminating. Ping. 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 Must defend my mission.
Oh, this is sad.
What is it?
You can hear what the young Shade and Beefy are saying.
No, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade.
You don't see the subtitles up in the top left?
I was looking like,
Oh. Well, basically, the young Shade is telling Beefy to stop, otherwise he'll be destroyed at this rate. And Beefy is like, must protect mission asset. I was talking about the kid.
uh-oh. Wings to fly.
Wings to the future, and I'll tell you why.
I'm sorry about this, Nier, but you're gonna die.
This thing can transform?
Watch for falling debris.
Look out.
Escape. 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 Escape.
Still thinking back to
See the world.
yesterday. We were on Cafe Cyclone.
So,
Protect.
Dave, like when I asked about D&D, she said, like I asked her, were we supposed to have D&D today? And she just went, no. So, that's why she didn't show up.
So, it was a case of all of us being dummies.
Yep.
Well, less on my part, more you guys, since I don't know the schedule. Still, I should get some other there actually for Choco.
Yeah, Oh no, we're gonna murder the child!
No!
This is why this game is basically depression, because you only find out afterwards that these used to be people.
Congratulations, Nier! You just killed a kid.
We've been killing kids since the start of the game.
Defend my mission.
All those smaller shades. You know how they had frickin' like old school books and shit.
I know those make me jump.
Khalil. Together. BP. Alone.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me! Why did you have to be here? Why you?
Oh, you know what would be fun?
What?
If, the shade you just killed was the original version of Emil.
Oh man, that would suck.
Beautiful.
But,
What a perfect example
anyway,
of humanity.
back to our lighter note.
So,
Yeah, I should.
lighter
Yeah,
note. Let me tell you why I said Wings to the Future, and let me tell you why.
Go on.
BP's not dead.
Yay!
After this, he reactivates, and remembering his promise to the young Shade, eventually transforms his body again and escapes the junk heap. At this point in time, it has been centuries after this game. So, as BP escapes, the machine life forms from Nier Automata see BP, and it triggers something in them. What that something is,
Hey,
I can't
come on.
talk about without spoiling the game.
Very enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead,
Also,
I can
find me
forage
around
wherever
right
I
now.
want.
Oh, for like 26 minutes I was going over the movies I got.
Just wait, you goddamn freak!
Fair, but
Now
still,
I can make all
wasn't
kinds of
expecting it to be
powerful
an
weapons.
hour
Just
and
leave
6
it to
minutes.
me. Leave it all to me.
And total stream
Look,
time.
we get it, okay?
But yeah, I should get some aloe vera for Chocobo actually, because that was horrendous what I did to that man.
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's
Wait,
errand.
literally left him with third degree.
I know.
So I was gonna say it should be noted that that robot wasn't the one that killed Gideon's brother. Gideon killed his brother unknowingly.
It was you in the library with the hammer.
It was you in the factory with the pipe and the debris. Yeah, he didn't realize that he was the one that had killed his
Found
brother.
some information about.
Very well.
So He spent his entire time thinking it was the machine with the young Shade, and it drove him mad.
You know, I've been thinking, why was a Shade hanging out with a machine?
It appeared the creature was actually issuing orders to that mechanical minion.
Do you think the Shade had a reason for what it did?
Actually... Look, it doesn't matter what a Shade is or isn't thinking. All that matters is that we kill every last one of them. Right. Sure.
So, nice little parallel between Nier and Gideon here. Because Gideon wants to kill all the robots, while Nier wants to kill all the Shades because they took his sister.
The idea of a Shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
What do you mean?
If the Shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to...
That's not gonna happen. You are no Shade.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a Shade is not one of them.
Excuse me. I forgot Weiss just calls Kaine a hussy.
Shades, for example,
Oh,
come
man.
equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
How about I cram your face up your own asshole, Book?
Don't worry, Kaine. If your Shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
You will you? Thanks, Emil.
Right. I knew I was forgetting something. So, I watched the Digimon on 2024 video yesterday while I was NBC Football Field.
Mm-hmm.
And I was about to say to you that the favorite and most used Digimon TCG cards for the English version, mind you. I swear to God, we're downright dirty. The people are downright dirty, honestly.
What were the cards?
Lilithmon for number 5. Ultra Speedramon and Machinedramon for 4 and 3. Yeah. I forget the name. Bill Starmon for number 2. And I forget the name. Hold on. Let's back up.
I'm noticing that 2 of those pics are just hot women Digimon.
We saw this Shade in the Lost Shrine. What's it doing here?
I have long ceased trying to puzzle.
We killed this jerk in the junk heap.
It was a fearsome foe, but under this environment it looks almost...
It's a statue of a boy.
Popola certainly has some eccentric...
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about... You remember the Airy, right?
That depressing shell?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
Sacrifice?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the...
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes...
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The area has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural. And dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't... Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
First place in the English version, it is... Mastimon.
Okay, I'm looking up Mastimon.
Just think Runner double, but instead of Cyclone Joker, it's Lady Devimon and Angelomon.
Yeah, I see it now. People that made this list were a little horny, huh?
It's just the English version too, cause legit. Hold on, where is it? First place Japan is Machine Dramon. Second place Japan is War Greymon. Fourth and fifth are, well, fourth is Bielstarmon,
The area,
and fifth is
All right,
Gallimon.
let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing...
Honestly, out of the three different versions, China's the most respectable.
Well, I mean, it also makes sense for Japan because, honestly, I'm surprised Japan didn't have the English list. Like, good on them for holding back a little bit because they just had Bielstarmon. But still. Alright, to the Airy.
Oh,
I
apparently
cannot
was wrong.
fathom
It's
that village setting up a
Bielstarmon and
mercantile.
Mastimon as well.
They must have truly opened
What,
their
in
minds.
China?
Japan.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Japan, why are you so horny?
Aren't you glad to be going back home,
Hey,
Kaine?
they have two.
That
For some
place is a
reason,
shithole.
we got three.
Don't be so nervous,
That's
Kaine.
true.
We'll protect you.
So,
I got
so
me taken
we have
care of. Worry about
we
protecting
as
yourself.
English version users have no right to talk.
That's right. That's, yeah.
Anyway, back to to futuristic robot depression.
Back to no, I can't say that. I'll get canceled.
What were you gonna say?
Child slaughter simulator.
YouTube, you did not mean that. Twitch, you absolutely meant that.
I did listen. I didn't want to say it. Toro made me. If anything, cancel him.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Expecting you to say that!
Listen, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me, motherfucker.
Throughout heaven and earth, I am the honored one. Fighting, fight me. Yes, I had to throw in a Gojo quote.
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
Then we can continue to live peacefully.
but that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
So I like how those are shades talking about how they wanted to live in peace.
Before we continue the game, just go to completed shows in the Cast Ranger server. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. All right, what am I looking for?
Something Blaze said just now.
British people don't have guns. What?
I felt like you should see that yourself instead of me just telling you it. Oh god, let's see what he has to say for himself. He doesn't listen to these streams, does he? Or watch these?
As far as I know, he doesn't.
Blaze, what the ever-loving flies! Actually, that was good. That was good. Not what he said. No, not what he said. How he said it. Is he just gonna ignore you?
Probably.
I'll tell you if he says anything. British people don't use guns. Oh my god. Are you just gonna wait till he says something?
No, I'm looking at spoilers and leaks.
Quick intermission here, folks. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm just geeking out about Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultra. Wait, no, Ultraman Arc hasn't appeared yet. Gara. I'm scared. Blaze has been typing for a good while now. I feel I've awoken a beast.
Oh god. What did he say?
That's not what he said. It's what Jackson replied to what he said with. The way the jealous is just turning into a tornado of degenerates, and I love it. Oh god, if only Jerry, Megamon, and Webb were here, actually. I feel like that would make it better. Bear, watch out. Shade, shade, shade!
Motherfucker.
Got you!
You ass. Alright.
I'll tell you if anything else is said.
God, I love this Discord. It's so fucking weird.
Indubitably.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's get this shit over with.
Let's get this unfortunate party started.
Just start blaring Andrew WK. party, 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 and get ready to die.
No fighting way!
What?
There's gonna be a fighting Lego X-Aid!
I'm sorry, what?
Look at the community section!
Oh, it's the knockoff Legos.
Still Lego nonetheless, and even though it's just a little bit different.
Oh boy, alright.
Sorry for the distractions. Chat, if anyone is listening, I don't learn to keep my mouth quiet. Even though I probably should.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so there's still people stuck in their, trapped in their, well, I say trapped, but they don't want to leave their houses. That's weird considering there's a lot of people right over there.
People don't want to leave their houses. Look over to your left. Oh, people.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered.
Oh God, what did they do to
doomed?
knock
As
off
cheerful
Bill?
as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
Oh!
I feel pain.
Oh! He just looks like a mummy.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Like, oh.
What is going on?
It may be faster for us to take our
When you
grip.
think about
Let
it
us ask
though, a
around.
mummy and a zombie are the same thing, just from two different parts of the world.
Also, a mummy doesn't bite people.
Correction. A mummy doesn't bite people. A mummy hasn't bitten someone so far. We don't know if that's how it will work.
I mean, there's been a lot of mummy movies. I'm just saying.
Welcome. We've got some.
There's also been a lot of zombie movies, and last time I checked, robots can't be zombies, but here we are.
Make sure you stock up on necessities before heading out to hunt.
Wait, what?
What's that? What do we call it? You know the one where they have to search through Las Vegas for money?
Yes.
In the casino, one of the zombies that are about that got quote unquote killed.
Come back any.
Yeah. It was a robot.
My weapons may not be the latest and greatest, but my...
Don't ask me how that works. I don't know myself, but apparently robot zombies and time travel existed in that world.
You're talking about the one with Dave Bautista, right?
Yes.
The fuck?
I hope
When was time travel involved?
Letter, huh? Yeah.
Like when they open the vault, they see their own charred corpses.
Oh, that's not time travel. That was just that was just there for that was just there to fuck with people.
And explain how one of the corpses have dog tag, the same dog tags as
I'm not sure.
As one of the soldiers, not soldiers, thieves.
To fuck with people.
Which is it, man?
Fair enough.
Like, in universe, I have no idea. Out of universe, it was to fuck with people. Because I've seen the movie. There's no time travel.
No. I'm not saying time travel was actually shown. I'm just saying that there's the exact same amount of bodies as there is the main cast. All the clothes are the same. Dog tags, everything's the same as the main cast. And it was behind a sealed vault that hasn't been opened for years.
It's a trap.
Assumingly.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Oh god.
Want some help?
Okay, I'm not saying look at community section because it's getting downright atrocious at this point.
Kaine, the villagers are possessed.
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Oh god, I'm scared to see if Nintendo exists. If it does, I might cry.
The entire village has been infested with shades. Granted, they seem to be trying to live in peace, but,
Give Nier a couple of hours and they'll be resting in peace.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
007.
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my
I'm experiencing deja
sister, and I
vu.
love her.
Because legit, I feel like we've been through this before. Bear?
hello.
Hi. I honestly thought you kicked me off call for a second.
No, my headset disconnected and reconnected, and then I just my mic wouldn't work. So, to answer your question, we have done this before. This was during Route A. Because Route A is like, it's the whole game, and then you get the ending, and then you start over at the halfway point of the game. where Nier is a young adult now. So we're re-experiencing everything, but with some different perspectives. For one, we can hear what the Shades say, and we can hear what's going on with Kaine with Tyrannus.
No, legit. I heard the Discord leave noise, and I saw the screen disappear. I was like, wait, was I talking too much? I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. I would never do that to you, man.
These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
Kill them! Kill them now!
No! You've got to stop this! We're trying to save you from the Shades! Please, you have to stop!
Emil!
We need to
We
get
have
out of
normal
here!
shades,
Kaine!
and we have
Kaine,
common
get up!
shades.
Hurry!
Oh, the little vixen has finally run out of steam.
Oh, Tyran, not
Villagers are under
Tyrannus.
attack over there.
Damn it, Kaine! Emil, watch Kaine!
All right!
What could those black
Black
swirls
hole.
be?
Black hole. Black hole.
I can't take this anymore!
Evolta Cobra.
Get them!
He's a shade! My husband's a shade!
Wait, sorry, man. What is she?
My husband.
What's happening?
Oh, it is Fig again. Great.
I believe this was called Wendy?
By my pages. Is this beast a shade as
As
well?
in Peter Pan.
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all!
Wendy about to lose her pixie dust
Can't
today.
let that happen!
Actually, no. I'll rephrase that. Wendy about to be pixie dust today.
Because, like, if you notice, all of the bosses are named after fairy tale characters, like Hansel and Gretel.
I feel
Yeah, no,
something
yeah.
from within, creature.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to
Love
die.
that line.
What?
If sacrificing children
I
is
sense
justice,
magic coming
I'll
from
be
the
the book
center
that
of that
destroys that
eye.
justice.
My favorite will always be the one from Hokkaido.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold
Uh,
nothing back. Those are shades.
Justice, this is what I do with it. As he holds up a flower and it suddenly catches on fire, I burn it.
The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Wait, he actually did that.
Yeah, in the Hokkaido movie.
Stop now. Focus your magic on the beast's center.
I actually showed Web the picture of the kiter once. And not a fan of the design.
Like the original Hokkaido?
Oh no, I meant like the hero.
Oh, Keykider.
Keykider. Yeah, I showed a picture of Keykider once, and it was not a fan of the design.
Look out! Something's coming!
I think it reminds me of the
Its weak point is located around the
Sector
back.
5
Try
teleporter
attacking it from above.
Code Lyoko.
I'll try to pin it down!
Huh.
Emil!
Forgot about that.
Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack!
Give me a Sector
From
5.
behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Like, just imagine you go to the edge of one of the
We must circle
sectors.
behind the creature at once.
There's the egg waiting for you.
Move closer. You cannot harm it from below.
Are you there yet?
Almost, Emil.
You must strike it in the eye.
We're almost halfway there, Emil. Give us a bit more time, please.
Oh shit.
Did we get it? It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm
Is
coming!
it over?
Gotta catch my breath!
No, it's not.
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you
Is
here.
it over? No. I'm still here. I tried to
Damn
find
it.
that. It looks like it's
Beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its
It's in
combined
defensive
powers
mode.
are
It's
beyond
scared
even
of.
my greatest suspicion.
Uh-oh. Just gotta wait for a clear shot. Go! Wait, its health should be empty. What is happening?
Just imagine there's like a tiny bit left that you couldn't see.
I'm on it.
I just noticed that was not a normal journal entry from Yona. That looked like a military report.
Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, sunshine.
God. Lego Mario Kart.
Is this like a legit Lego thing, or is it the knockoff?
I was looking at Google. Apparently this is real.
Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy, eviscerate, crush, kill. These are the dark impulses that overwrote all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts.
Hold on, quick sec.
Emil's memories. A klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone, get out of there now. Get out of here! The researcher's words are abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sound echoing off the walls of the laboratory until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they had just seen. The female scientist takes a step back and lets fly with a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster with all its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head a grinning skull, and it's massive, it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it tromps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched, starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Haluva. That is the name of Emil's sister. No. Oh no. Please stop! Oh God, save me! Save me! I don't want to die! One by one, the maddening cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed. Instead, continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent, and only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. The sound that curses those who had dared bring such evil into the world, and yet one that also seems to be pleading for help. Two sets of footprints echo in an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Rubble is scattered and there across the floor of the corridor, or here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for the boy who cannot see. Excuse me? Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded, and rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. This last humiliation proves too much, and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples to the floor, smashing his head on a pile of debris, and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. Close your damn eyes! Roars the man. Yes, sir, stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realized the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as Number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. Don't look at me, barks the man. Never look at me! I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so if you just hand me the blind... Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. Sir, stop! You're hurting me! I told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, so do it! The man knows this boy, this weapon, could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. Right then, on your feet, let's move. Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained in a deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies slathered in a strawberry sauce. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts simply cease together, as if his mind realized that trying to put such a thing in a form is folly. You can go the rest of the way on your own, says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human, you're a monster. With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. A helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into the distance. Emil finds himself alone in a room with the stench of death and blood. For a moment he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashes his plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it were calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the third level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together. We ate cookies together. We cried together. We laughed together. And sometimes I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all that he had to live for. So holding the feeling close to his chest, he presses on, one slow step after the other. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The Hal is very close now. As he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft, crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little color the beast once possessed fades to a dull, ashen gray. And yet, somehow it summons what strength remains and pulls itself towards Emil, one slow, lumbering effort at a time. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, a person he loved more than anyone else in the world. Halula, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halula, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter, perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The moment number 6's petrification is complete, her memories flood into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the world with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother. And yet, it was the little brother who, in a sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single, silent voice. It was our combined power that destroyed the Aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster. And the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if that power ends up hurting someone I love,
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
Well, dang.
But you saved us.
What'd you think of my little script read there?
I'll be dead. We owe you.
It was fucking.
It's all right.
Whew, I started to get a little emotional there.
I mean, fair enough.
I can safely say this was not in Route A.
Really?
Route B seems to be giving us more backstory for Emil and Kaine. So that's why it was called Sacrifice.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Hold on a sec, folks.
Oh dear.
My Nova Prime fell and the back part kind of broke off.
No.
It didn't break per se. Like it's not broken. It's just the pieces like came apart. Nothing I can't fix.
Yeah.
Come on, connect, you bastard. Why are you not connecting? Come on. There we go. Oh, shit. This thing just does not want to stay connected.
Oh dear.
There we go. That's about as close as I'm gonna fucking get it.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say after all that. Emil wiped out an entire town. And then remembered his sister. First, let's check this room.
What the hell?
And there is Misty.
It's the massive
Or
shade
Wendy,
we
damn
saw
it.
in the Eyrie.
I don't even want to know. Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take...
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
Yes, I remember this one. But I think that's too much sadness for one day. And we're at 2 hours and 14 minutes.
It feels like the stream went by quick, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe because Mekumon wasn't here talking about Gundam.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
Hey.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane
Mekumon, if you are somehow seeing this, I love you, man.
No ill will.
Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
Oh, did you see MatPat's final game period?
Yes, I did.
Fighting Scott Coffin, though.
And that was just one ending.
Apparently.
There's like 5 others. There's like 6 total. 2 to 5 are joke endings. Just referencing like different parts of game theory history. And then part 6 ending 6 is the real it's like the real actual ending, because like after MatPat like does his final see ya and closes a door, it cuts back to him opening the door, and like it's just like behind the scenes footage. Still though, I love the fact that Scott Cawthon made his first appearance, supposedly first appearance, on MatPat's final game theory.
It truly is an end of an era.
Yep. Like, I thought it was the end of an era when he hung up that red leather jacket. No, it was the end of an era when he got Scott fucking Cawthon to be on one of his videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am looking forward to see how the other theorists do. I've never been big on style or food theory, but I might catch like one episode or so just to see like, hey, how are they doing with this channel? Because I've always been more into game theory and film theory, so. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If Mekumon's internet connection problems persist into tomorrow, we'll play something else. What? I don't know.
That will be decided tomorrow.
That'll be decided tomorrow. The second I like seconds after I hit seconds before I hit go live.
That's usually the case, honestly.
Yep. So anyway, this has been Vegas Bear 92. And we will see you guys on next stream. Alright? Peace.